If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I guide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars. Can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the, when I hit hard. Permission to make, I need a round of applause, but I myself.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. Singy, I know you like the long ball. Well, first pitch coming your way next. Now it's the right fielder, Steve Pinto. And ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. Bounced up the middle. Edwards. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here's the rookie third baseman. That one outside. And that is ball one. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Hit on the ground, might be two. Over to first. Out. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
The tag gets him, and it's a double. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez.
The right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. That's in there.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one to first. He steps on the bag. One up, one down.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Time now for the Marlins lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
2 down, bases empty. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The other way. hauls it in to end the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Jeremy Brooks. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And here's the first baseman. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. Lined into left center. Base hit. Throw into third. He's in there.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now here is number 2. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's into the gap. There comes the throw.
That's 3 singles in a row. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now here is Michael Herman, looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
On the inside corner for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And stepping in for New York, Jamie Morales. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
The right fielder, number 5, Steve.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. The run comes in to score from second. Now here's an easy out with a pair of runners stranded together. Things getting a little messy on the bases.
Number 4.
Here's the third baseman. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Number 51. Declan Cronin.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Now batting, number 23.
So a man at first. Here's the left fielder. He's 0 for 1. And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Brooks, the next to hit, takes outside.
No strike.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second.
Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ground ball left side could be 2. They get 1, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Next is the speedy first baseman. First pitch, not close. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning here in the second game of the series. That misses, and it's 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. High in the air, out to right. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. McGill back to work. There's a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Herman hauls it in, and there's one away.
The first baseman, Jonah Bride.
So digging in, Jonah Bride. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. Clips the corner, 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
One down, base is empty. Chopped left side. Throws to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now for the Marlins, Graham Pauley. That's down and in.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brooks makes the catch, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 6 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, now number 2.
The shortstop, number 2.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it is gone. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Michael Herman up now for the Mets. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add a run. It's 8-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Stepping in, Jamie Morales. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Alonso swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Steve Pinto. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Here's Edwards for 1. Throw to first, safe.
Now batter, number 4.
Now the third baseman. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now.
All over that one right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Base hit. 1 run is in. In there safely. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Now pitching.
Runner at first with 2 away. So up next for New York, Jeremy Brooks. 1 for 2.
Martinez.
Hot shot to third. Handles, throws to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Fastball is outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Got him looking. And 1 away.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Dane Myers now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball still 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off.
Two. 0-2.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the third.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
So a man aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play 1 step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Now it's the second baseman, Michael Herman. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 11-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now at the plate, Jamie Morales. There's the strike.
Well, these Mets doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over 7.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Off the sculpture, it's a home run. That did some damage. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder
Here's Pete Alonso.
Number 37, Anthony Bender.
Hit hard on the ground is short. The throw to first.
He's out.
That's the first out in the top of the fourth. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Steve Pinto. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 15-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting,
Now
number
the left
23.
fielder. Liner, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jeremy.
We all
Brooks.
saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand, no problem.
Glove flip for one, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But two round trippers. Back here at the ballpark,
Lead
let's
up
check out
for
the latest
Lumberjacks.
news from around the
right
league.
fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Strike on the inside corner. Foul ball. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So now the DH spot, Griffin Conant. First pitch misses.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Sanchez gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
2-1.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
On the ground to the left. 1 at second and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Edwards batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in, the long ball threat, number 7. Tap foul at the plate. Bender throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now it's the shortstop. He's already homered in this game. Cut on and lifted in the air. Paulie puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Herman in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And that's outside.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. McGill back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And a foul ball. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. Jonah Bride, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. Bride measures 5 feet 10 inches, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2. To the right side, Herman. Whips it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Here's the second baseman, Graham Pauley. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's ripped. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It ain't real. If you ain't bust no checks, it ain't real. If you ain't earned respect, it ain't real.
And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Jamie Morales. Swung on, belted. Going back. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 16-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the Mets order, and stepping in for New York, Steve Pinto. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Into the second deck it goes. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add a pair. It's 18-0. Now the Marlins manager.
Pitching for the Marlins.
Down the number 2 hitter.
Number 43, Andrew Nardi.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 19-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
The center fielder, number 8, Jeremy.
Man at first.
Brooks.
Here's the center fielder, Jeremy Brooks. This one lifted in the air, left field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Number 7 now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out.
Norby fires to second for one. On the first, double play, and that's the inning. But they go deep 3 times. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 6th. Now it's going to be Dane Myers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
The center fielder.
Man at first,
3,
nobody out.
Derek.
And up next for Miami, Derek Hill. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Chopper right side, and that chance handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez. Strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Griffin Conine getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Hill on second. Sanchez at first with no outs. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. In position. Hauls it in for the out. Two on with 1 out. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Lined, and that's a base hit. Hill around third. He will score.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move.
Pitching for the Mets. Number 15.
Next to hit, Jonah Bride. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for Miami, Graham Pauley. That's in there. Strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. Out. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. 7th inning coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the shortstop, number 2. This one high in the air to left center. Myers sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And here is Michael Herman. Ball one low.
1-0.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Corrals it. That's out number 2. So up next for New York, Jamie Morales. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Hill settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. Offense. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. And that's outside. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
And a foul ball. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The Fish with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Hill in the box again, takes a strike.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one.
1-2.
Lifted in the air, right field. Pinto moving under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Nardi back to work. And that one pulled foul.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it.
This pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really
And next for the Mets, Steve
Number
Pinto.
32, Ronnie.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Inside, almost got him.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Time called. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first out in the top of the 8th. Here's the third baseman.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's the left fielder. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
So first and second with one man gone, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Brooks.
No balls. 1 strike.
Two on, 1 out. And the slider just misses.
1-1.
Oh, right to the backstop. But no advance from the runners. And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Steps on the bag for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jesus Sanchez. There's the strike up high. 0-1. Pulls that one foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Up next for the Marlins.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conine.
Conine.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing low. Grounds one to short. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
2 down, base is empty. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Oh, and he hit him.
Ball. Take first.
I think he kind of leaned into that one.
Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. That's a strike. 0-1. That one in triple digits.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
This is black royalty, Mansa Musa prodigy, structure our society.
And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, number 7. This to third. Tosses to first.
He's out.
And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Here's the
number
shortstop
2.
at the plate. Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Herman. Ripped to short. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Jamie Morales. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Herman off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball drilled center field. And that is that. Back here in Miami, all set for the bottom of the 9th. And now for the Marlins, Jonah Bride. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike 1. Swings through that.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the last half of inning number 9. Sets him down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
In a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpire's saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets slug their way to a win in this one.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose
Statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, the Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws, the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on, the weather going me go from in the city of lost.
Same. I wanna see the letter when you look so good, look so fine.